Well, the boys are out in the field and I've already shot a picture of this panel up here, but I'm just going to go up here again because this video specifically is going to be about what is a reasonable expectation of what you can install in the way of solar in one afternoon. Well, this 15 watt Amorphous panel that I've had for a long time, mounted on the roof of my patented bottle cap as gripper washer, works really well, especially when you use Tech screws, things on there. A little bit of woodwork to extend this piece, but because the rest of it was already there. So, panel mounted fully. A little bit of tidying up with these reusable cable ties. I like these ones because now I can, as the cabling changes, I can just reuse them. The cable from that panel was a bit short, so I just put a terminal block up here just under shelter. When it comes into the shed, cabling onto this orange one, and down here to currently this WellC charge controller. They're supposed to be MPPT, but a lot of people think they're fake MPPT. Just chucked it in just because I've had it, just to see what it would do. I'm going to try a few different charge controllers here, so this is a quick and dirty hookup, and you'll see why. So there's a charge controller, solar panel straight into there. No fuse, not really important on a 15 watt panel, even a short circuit, the current is so weak, fuse not really an issue on that side. However, the battery side's a different story, and so far I've just gone out of the battery side into these clips, which again is very quick and dirty. As you can see, there is no fuse, so if there was a short here on this side, bad news, really bad news. You really need a fuse between your battery and your charge controller, but since this is a quick lash up and I'll be changing this soon, I'm reasonably confident it'll be okay in the meantime for a couple of days or whatever. These clips aren't any good for long term because leaving them clipped there, they will eventually oxidize. So when I finalise this setup a bit neater, I'll go for eyelets, of course, and put them onto the studs with the main bus bars there. But there we have it, my little 15 watt Amorphous solar panel, independently topping up this battery here, which is my coffee assist battery. It gets switched in parallel with these main day batteries when this relay's tripped remotely from inside. There's relays down there, which I can do whenever these are a bit low in the morning and the sun hasn't come up and I want to make a cup of coffee. This gives me a good boost. And now when I turn the switch off, of course these will continue to charge independently from the main array, and this will charge by itself from this charge controller. It's really the only way to use one of these charge controllers in the system, because all these cheap charge controllers, whether MPPT or fake MPPT or PWM, doesn't matter, they all tend to have a positive ground, because that means they can use N-channel MOSFETs, which are the cheapest and supposedly the best. But it's kind of cheating. The only way to do it using N-channels and have a negative ground, like some of the earlier sticker controllers did, was to make it a shunt regulator, which, you know, MPPT is out the window then. But my system's negative ground, but this is of course positive ground, but because it's only connected to one solar panel, that branch is essentially isolated from the rest of the system, so it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter. So there we have it. What you can achieve with solar in one short winter's afternoon. But as I say, I will try a few different charge controllers here.